Welcome back, Wigglings. How we all doing today? We all doing good? I hope. So, we are back with another Let's Learn stream. I am the expert of experts, the master of disaster, the one and only Corey Seer Sonoma Gastrola, and today we are going to be learning about, more events. Give me just a second. 1 second, if you will, because I need to make sure that things are not all open. Things that do not need to be open. Alright, let me make sure that that's good. That is in fact good. Okay, let's jump on over. So last time, we talked about a whole bunch of events. Ignore this is from a plugin. So we talked about the higher first page. So we talked about the message, game progression, flow control, active party. And we also talked about, battle and advance. We also talked about all this UI stuff over here. So today, we're going to go through page 2. Now, transfer player is a very simple command. And lets you, this is how you move between maps. For example, say I want to have this event make me go up here or something. You do that. Or you can put variables into here. You gotta make sure that you put these variables into over here. You gotta go to control variables, then you gotta go game Gaia. This is how you get the map ID. How do you get... There's a couple other things. X and Y. I don't know how you get X and Y. How do you get the X and Y? Let's look. It has to be in variables, right? Let me look here. I don't think it's gonna be here. No. It has to be in variables somewhere. I suppose what you could do is put down the exact value you need. Which, if you need that value, you have to go to your map and look down here. Like, if this is the spot you want and it's always that spot, you can always put X is 1, Y is 5. But at that point, you might as well just, directly go there, so I don't know why you would ever really need the, destination with variables. No idea. Vehicle location, same thing. You put your vehicle where you need to be. So, like, after a cutscene, it would be like your airship would be like right next to the town or something. This is something that some Final Fantasies do. Some actually a lot of RPGs will do this, where it will make sure that your airship or vehicle is always where you need it. So you don't have it like a million miles away and you have no way of getting to it. You know? That is a thing that can happen. Any event location, you can make any events go to where you need to be. You can also make it switch event location, so you can make it switch with like 1. Event 1 would be that. So let's take a look at that. Yes. You're gonna be hearing a new song for the game here in a second, by the way, if you're curious. Oh god. I forgot I had that on. I was doing some, cutscene testing, so... And, whoop! And then she's over here! So yeah, you can make it switch with events. I'm sure you could do some fun stuff with this, with, puzzles and the like. So that's neat. That's a neat little thing you can do. Very simple, you know. Scroll map. Ha 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 ha. So say you want to, like, look in a direction. Like, say, I want to look at the left. 4. Now, this does not mean that, I don't think this means that, right, I forgot I was messing with those then. So it will, it will go over until you recenter yourself. Interesting. Okay, that is an interesting thing. So, you could be on this far away, but if you go back to center, it recenters itself. Okay, that's an interesting little technique. I'm sure that could be used for some things, like, say, maybe you want to use, like, binoculars. Like, say, in the Metal Gear, right? Ah! You only see, you only see multiples of me. Give me just a second, if you will. 1 second. This is not the new song, by the way. Alright. Movement route, basically, this is what you use for your cutscenes. And move your characters around. You can make them move a whole bunch of places. You saw this previously in the, when I showed the normal, UI over here with, custom movement. It's the same thing. Exactly the same thing. So, nothing different there. And this lets you get on and off a vehicle. I don't have a vehicle, but let's see what this does. If I don't have anything set up. What's my button? Make sure I'm not gonna hit the wrong button. That is the wrong thing. So that doesn't work without a vehicle there. Alright, so let's, I'm gonna move the Lammy hats somewhere else. Over here. You are going to call a vehicle. Let's say an airship is gonna get called right here. I keep doing the wrong thing. By the way, here's your new song for the game. In case you were wondering. I'm in an airship! It doesn't let you get on or off an airship there. So this is your airship. That's more like a balloon. So airships are a thing. So you do have vehicles. I think you had this even in 2003. I don't know why there's a... I don't know what that's for. Puts the player on a vehicle. It did not put me on a vehicle, though. Huh. So, you can change the character transparency. Turn it on, makes them invisible, as it says there. And this makes them visible. You can change the followers. So you can make it turn on or off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and steal... No, Kanata's already over here. We're not going to steal Kanata. Kanata's fine. So, normally, you have all of your followers, right? No followers. Now, this makes it interesting. This is good for if you are doing a cutscene and you don't want all of your party members showing up at once. So you can do something like, say, gather followers, which will make them all come to you. And then you do something like turn off the followers. And there you go. Now you can do a cutscene without having all your followers there at once. Simple little commands. Simple commands. And if you want, you can turn them back on, of course, by going to here and turning them on. Animation. So this is where you do the animation. I was wondering where the animation tab was. So this is how you do, like, say, you want to have someone get smacked in the face or something. Or could get hit by something. Some kind of, like, special effect, right? And there's your special effect. You can have it show up on the player. Like, say, they get poisoned. And you want to have, like, a poison effect show up. There you go. That's how you do it. Simple as that. Now then, don't delete that. You know what? We're gonna call you Lammy3. We're gonna name these events. Lammy2. Lammy1. And you shall be Kanata. You shall be Event. And you shall be Lammy Items. There we go. That way I know what's what. Alright, so you can also show, like, balloon icons. You can make your own and make them show up. I don't know how that's done. But you can do something like this. I'm not sure if you can make them loop very well. Give me just a second, if you will. 1 second. I am checking something real quick. Alright. I disappeared! I hit the wrong button. Right, the icon, the bubble. I had to go check something. I apologize. So, I'm not sure how you can make these loop. There's gotta be a way to make these loop, right? But you can make, little bubbles come up with you. This is something I did in, RPG Maker 2003, but they didn't have this. You have to make it an event. And it was kinda annoying, to say the least. You can also make the event just disappear. But if you go away from the map and come back, they, return. Is there no way to make this? I don't think there's a way to make this, loop. Picture, you just show, like, say, like this. It shows a picture. We're gonna make it center. So you do this with, like, pictures for, like, say, you can make, like, special little borders or something. For some reason, the roulette table is just up there. But you can use this for, like, say, gambling things or whatnot, slot machines. There's gotta be a way to center that. What I'm going to do is see what the center is. The center of the Tootsie Roll is 9, 8, I think. So let's try 9, 8. And let's see what happens. Now, the problem with the pictures is they will appear over the, sprite. That's not far enough. That's not far enough. Alright. Getting this to work is a little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go with that 18, 16. Like, if you want to have it dead center of the screen, it's definitely a pain. Like, it's slowly getting over there, but, you know. I don't know why it's so far away. Let's try upper left. Let's see what happens if we do upper left. Let me make sure I've got my mics on. My mic is in fact on. Ah! Upper left is what we needed. Okay. So you're there now. Let's make you like 25, 25. Because I'm trying to show what this looks like if you have it over the character sprite. Like, you see guys over character sprite, kinda. Alright, let's do like 35, 35. And let's put the blend mode on additive. So I tried messing with this with a particular dungeon. You can make it like kinda invisible. So you can do some neat effects with these. But I don't know if you can make this actually work with, like, say, you want to put like a, like you're underwater and you want to have like a water effect over top of it. Like a wave effect. Oh god. That's what additive looks like. Alright, let's see what screen looks like. Right here! Isn't that like the same as additive almost? It's like the same thing as additive. Okay. Anyways, that's that. I suppose you could make it more hidden. You can make it bigger or smaller, wider, thinner, etc. You can also move the picture. Ah. I don't really see. Rotate. Let's try rotate this, and we are gonna put this right here. And you're gonna be 40-40. Let's see what happens when we rotate. Alright. It's getting rotated. It is definitely being rotated right now. That's not what I thought rotating meant. What if we put it at 1? What happens? Is it still gonna spin like a maniac? Why does it do that? Is it because... What? Okay, let's try center. What happens if I put it on center? If I don't put it on center, does that mean it's, Ah! So if you don't have it as center, it will not, Okay, so this is how you would do this with, like, a, roulette table. Interesting. So I have a functional roulette table, kinda. If I wanted to do something with a roulette table. Okay, that's that. What would move picture do? So let's say we move it like 1-1. It's only gonna move. Okay, it's not gonna like keep moving forever, is it? I think that only makes it move. I don't think it's gonna let it like yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's not gonna make it like rotate across the screen or anything. Well, that kinda doesn't really help if you want to make like water waves or something, does it? Hint picture, you can make it get darker or lighter, nothing special better, and you can make the picture disappear. Okay. Timing, 60 frames is 1 second. So if you want to have like a 10-second wait, you need to set this as 600 frames. Not really certain why they put it as frames. I guess it gives you a little bit more control over when you how fast something is. Like you want to have it at like half a second, now you can have it at half a second. So fake out screen. You use this when you want to make a screen disappear. Like say during a cutscene, like now the screen's faded out. And now I'm talking to a Lammy. So you can still move around. It's complete darkness. You use this during, like, say, cutscenes. So you don't have to, like, hint screen anymore. That was something you had to do in, like, RPG Maker 2003, where you had to hint the screen. I don't know if I am gonna do this, and let's see what happens if I make it transfer to that map. You might have to make it so that I think I only have to do that once, right? No, I did not. So let's see what happens if we do this, and we transfer to a map. So unless you put like a let's do this for this map, and we put a fake event. So it should put me right by the treasure chest, right? Now we're here. Now I'm facing up. Where am I? I don't know. Where did it put me? It did not put me anywhere. You know why? I have hit the wrong thing. That's probably why it didn't work. Let's try that again. Yeah? So it still requires you to have an event that turns it off. So it will stay off until you put on the fake in event. That way you don't have to like worry about the screen being back to normal before a cutscene starts or ends or whatever. Very, very useful. I don't know why my computer's getting 60 degrees. I don't like that. So that's that. I don't really need this map now. Go away, map. We got a map. Okay, hint screen. You use this if you want to say, make it like say it's nighttime. Like, oh, now it's nighttime. And then let's say you make it become sunset. With that said, mess around with it. You might be able to find some kind of cool effect. So, like, it's nighttime now. Wow! And it will stay that way even through maps, I do believe. Until you, set it back to normal. Now it's sunset. Wow! Nice little thing. A lot easier to do here than in, 2003, I think. Because you can actually see the, colors here. I don't think there's a way to preview it. You can also make it wait, so that it, like, slowly becomes nighttime during the event. You can also flash the screen. I'm gonna say sensitivity warning here for you guys. If you have sensitivity warning, I would look away right now. Because I don't know if it's gonna affect you. So you can make it like flash. You can make it like a thunderstorm effect. So you can make this in a, parallel process event. You know what? Let me see something. Let me try a, parallel with the pictures real quick. I need to see, so let's say we have a roulette. You're gonna be center, let's say you're 50-50, right? And then we are gonna move you 1-1. You're gonna be centered. Let's see what happens if we do this. I'm curious. It's trying very hard, but it keeps getting stuck. What I think needs to happen is, say, we put you right here. You're gonna do this. And we do this. Okay, it will just stop there and will not loop it, as I thought it would do. Okay. I mean, it moves it, but it doesn't really do much. But you can have it, like, constantly doing, like that. So, sensitivity warning again. Again. Make that so it's not, flashing, or, making you stuck forever. Ah! It's just, you know, forever that way. Let's put it at, like, 180. That is really bright. Okay, it's really not gonna let you do anything unless, say, let's put it at 60, and then we put it at, like, 60. Sometimes you just gotta work around the fence. There you go. So now you can make it like a thunderstorm effect, if you wanted. Make it happen at, like, X times. Give me just a second, if you will. I need to check something real quick. Alright, I'm back. Just had to check a thing with the fans of the computer. I have not cleaned the inside of this computer in, like, a year or two. I don't know how bad that is. Anyways, you can save the screen to simulate, say, a earthquake effect. Like, let's put 120 and 55. Let us see what that looks like. You know what? You need to stop doing that. Alright. That's 5-5. Alright, so let's set, like, speak and... Oh. Okay, 9-9. Let's set to 9-9. It's like a super earthquake. Okay. The speeds seem a little underwhelming sometimes, not gonna lie. You can also set weather effects, like, say, rain. Let's see what rain looks like at, max. And we're gonna set this over here for the, parallel events. Because normally you want these for parallel events. If you're gonna do, like, weather. Of course, if I recall, the weather's for, this game is kinda not that great. I don't know, the rain effect is kinda nice. The rain is kinda okay at 9. You could do a little bit more with the graphics, though. I think the rain in 2003 was better. You can do storm. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's basically just rain, but with more extra lines. Why is this just rain? Why? Alright. You only get 3 weather effects too, which is weird. And snow at max level. Like, it's heavy snowfall, but you can't really use this for, like, say, a blizzard. You know, a blizzard. Something that you kinda would want max level 4. So, like, it's not bad if you're fine with those events. If you're looking for more powerful events, I'm actually not sure how you're supposed to go about doing that. Because it's definitely... Give me a second. You know what? I am still hitting every button on my keyboard. I just noticed that. I'm so used to using a numpad. Wait a minute, I need to make sure that I don't have anything else here. There is nothing else here, okay. With that said, that's the screen for audio. Play background music. If you want to have, like, a specific background music playing, you play it here. Like, say you have an event song you want to play, you will go and play your event song. This will override the music for the area if it does not have music tied to it on the map screen. And by that, I mean over here. If you go in here, if you have nothing here, if you have play background music on, it will keep playing on all maps that do not have a autoplay background music. So you can mess around with this by having different background music play at different points of the game for the same area, if you want to go that route. You can fade out background music, which makes it just get quieter and quieter until it disappears. You can save the background music, which allows you to play it later. I think you can only, I I think it only lets you, save one, though. And you can do the same thing with background sound effects. Like, say, a very loud water drop. So if you have any sound effects that you want to have playing on the map, you do it here. And you can fake it out, you can play MEs. I don't know what an ME is. And you can play sound effects, so like MIDI effect? I'm actually not sure what that is. You can play a sound effect. You use the sound effects for like cutscenes, something like, or like say you want something like hammering going on. You will have it here. You can also stop it. You can play a movie. I don't know anything about movies, so I cannot give any advice on that. I'm sure they will have to be like MP4 files, though. Is there gonna be MP4, MP3, something like that? I'm gonna guarantee it. Battles. This is how you do like your boss battles. If you want to have specific bosses or specific enemies, you can make it so you can run away, or you can make it so you can lose. So if you want an unwinnable fight, but you don't want a game over, you check this. Or say you have like a chase event, and you want to make it so that the player can run away from the enemy. You put this on. And you can have it as like the same as a random encounter. You could make a shop. So you could have like items, weapons, armors, all in the same thing. You can specify how many of a specific item you can have. So say 20 herbal teas. Oh wait, no, that's the price. You can make it whatever price you want. So you can be like, this herbal tea costs 100,000. You can also make it so that you can only buy items and never sell them. So if you want to make the price different than what's in your database, like say you want something to sell for half the price of what you can normally buy it for, but you don't want it to be bought for that much. Like say, okay, you can buy this, you can buy like a, Hermes samples, an auto haste accessory for 50,000, right? Or 100,000. But say you want it to sell for one, guild. You will set a 50,000 here, but in the database you will have it set for one, I believe, or two, something like that. So you can mess around with this, or say you have like a shop that's more like a swindler, or like a black market shop. You can make it this way so that like you get for less or more than you would normally get. It's kind of nice. Or say you have, say, an item, like a key item. Like say you have like a premium ticket, or like a discount ticket. Then you can change this based on that. You can change it all manually. Sneaky. You can make it so that you can change the character's name. So let's say we want to change Fauna's name, right? I also just forgot that, oh no, it's gone. Never mind. So, Fauna, right? We are gonna call you, let's say, we're gonna go here. Your name is now, we are gonna call you Onawolf now. You are now Onawolf. Okay, and now her name is Onawolf. So you can do this if you want the player to have more control over their characters. Like it's a choose your own character thing. You can have up to 16 characters. So, I mean, that's a neat little thing. If you want to have like a unique little RPG and you want the player to be able to feel more in line with their with playing. Give me a second. So, I do thought what's gonna happen. Give me a second. Give me a second, if you will. 1 second. Alright. Back to this. If you go here, you can just open the menu screen. So, like, say, you want to have... You have this big old fight, and you want to... make certain players prepare before they get into a fight. You will have the open menu screen command right before the fight so that you can let the player prepare their characters before, you know, whatever event's about to happen. Stuff like that. Simple little command. Nothing too fancy. That is not the right button. Give me just a second, if you will. I keep doing it. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I don't understand why I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Because I'm trained to use those. You can also open the save menu. I believe... Let me check the database real quick. System. Do I have it so that you can save at all times? Let's say I turned this off. Okay, we get this turned off. So it's not there. And lets you save here. So you can make it so that it allows you to save. Without having the save option of all time. This allows you to save whenever in the menu. Is there a way to make that disabled? I don't think there's a way to make that disabled. Except, okay. So I may have to change that whenever I, get around to doing things. You can also make, the game over, or return the title screen. So this return title screen you probably would use at, like, the end of the game. And game over you use for whenever you want game over. So, system settings. It's probably not going to be a very long stream. I'm only going to go over these, remaining events. And then we'll go over database stuff next time. So, system settings lets you change, the battle background. Use this when you want to have, like, a boss battle play. A boss theme, rather. A specific one, like, you're about to fight a boss. You will put this on before the boss fight, and then after the boss fight, you will turn it back to your normal, battle theme. So it will look something like this. Boss theme, you do your boss, turn it back to normal. And you can do this for when, you need to change any event. No, that's just for Battleground. Battleground. Battle music. I already talked about that over here. My bad. You can change the victory music. You can change your defeat music. you can change the music of the vehicle. You can change your system access. This is where it's at. Okay. So you can disable it and enable it through here. So you can make it so that it is disabled. And then, let's say this Lammy over here is gonna enable it. So you can disable it whenever you need to, you can enable it whenever you need to. So you see if you save, it's disabled, you cannot save. But now you can. So you could do something like, make a save point, like say, here's the save point. Here's the save point. Obviously, I have it set so you check a, save point and it will open the, save screen. So you won't be able to, save at all times during the game. But say you allow the player to save whenever. You can make it so that, they can't save unless they're at, like, standing on a save point, specifically, which at that point, I don't know why you wouldn't use that, you know. You can also, allow the player to go, be able to go into or out of the main menu. You can also, change the encounter rate, so you can make it so that, there's no random encounters, which is amazing. It is so amazing that they enable that. And you know, it would actually work. Because trying to make that work in 2003, it doesn't really work very well. Formation access? What does this mean? Oh, the formation command. Oh, so this makes it so that you can make like a party switch system. So like say, this would enable it. This would disable it. So like say, you would make it so that you can't switch a party on the fly. So you see the formation thing, right? So now you can't change your party. Like you can see your party, but you can't change them. But now, you can change the party. So there's that fun little thing you can do if you want to make like a classic party switch system. When you go color, let's make it like say, you know what? Let's make it green. Let's make it fauna color. It's going to be fauna color. So I think that means the, I think that means this menu, right? Oh god, that is that menu. Ah! It's all menus. It's just outright the color. Ooh. That hurt my eyes. You can also change the actor images here, like say, you want to change Fauna to like something else, like Fauna is now going to be Gura, right? We're not going to do that though. And you can do that for side view battles, which I don't use the side view system. I kind of wish I could, but I don't have any sprites for that. If anyone would like to do that for this game, that'd be great. That'd be really cool to have the characters on screen. You can also change what your vehicle looks like. And that's it for the system. So, battle, I think we went over battle, right? Yeah, we'll go over battle again. Map, you can change what the map, display is like. So say, the map display is this right here. So, Hest area. This is what you would see every time you enter the area. So, Hesperia. Alright? So there's that. Now let's say we turn this off. Where is it? So what does it do? It doesn't display the map name when changing the current map, okay? Let's see what happens if we do that. What I need to do is make it so that I go to that map. There we go. Alright, with that said, so there's that. So now it is off. Why are you not letting me do anything? Are you on the wrong map? I'm on the wrong... Wait, I know what I did wrong. I did the wrong thing. You're supposed to be off. I had it on the wrong map. Gotta love it. So, off. So now it's not gonna show it when you go in between maps. Let's turn it on. You're gonna return me back to that map now. So return me back to this map. And you are going to have this turned on. Alright, so this is if you have it on normally, right? Hesperia. Hesperia. It will keep showing the name. If you turn it off, it will not do that. Now, if you put it back on, it will show the name. And it will continue to show the name whenever you enter the area. So this is nice if you want to show the name once. When you first enter the map. Like, say, you enter the map with the world map, and you have that pop up. And you don't want it to keep popping up every time you enter that map. Because you're going to loop around on that map. You can turn it off after you enter the map. And then when you leave the map, you can turn it back on. Snappy. Snapsy. Snapsy. Yes, snapsy. That's what I meant to say. Or, you know, you could do like a fancy graphic and have that play when you first enter the area. There's a few things you can do. You can change the tile set of the map, like something else. Like, I'm gonna change it to this. Alright, so this is gonna give us garbage. I'm gonna warn you now. So, boop! Whoa, look at that! This is not what it's supposed to look like at all. Like, at all. And it also changes the, what things, possibilities and stuff are, too. So be wary when you do the change tile set. You might get, things you don't want. You can change the background to whatever you want. We'll go over that, later. You can change the parallax, the background parallax to what you need. And you can get location information. Ah! The location information! That is how you do the, direct, that is how you get the, IDs for X and Y. I think? I'm not sure anymore. I never used location information. get information related to specific coordinates on the current map. I'm sure you could do something with this in regards to like block pushing and switches and the like. I'm not sure on this one. I've never messed with this particular thing. I'm using my old methods, so if anyone can tell me what this does, that would be great. And now the very last thing. I might have went over this before. This is mostly for battles. I don't know if this is gonna, like, let's say 9999, and you get into a fight with, say, a spider. What does that do? Does that do that, that did absolutely nothing. Okay, Change enemy HP. Why would this be relevant on the map? Why is this relevant on the map? I don't know. I saw the thing again, don't worry. So why is that? Why aren't these relevant on the maps? Let's try this. Change enemy state. Battle process. You're gonna beat this. How does this work with battles? Like, it doesn't really do anything if I enter a fight like that. I don't know what the, I don't know how you use these for, battles. Like, why would you need this here? It doesn't seem like it does anything, right? Because you're not in a battle. Is this just here because, I think this is just here because I didn't want to remove, menu stuff. I didn't want to change this, interface between all of the, system. Because that might cause problems, more than likely. So this is just, like, here. Because this is stuff that you would see, this is stuff that you would see, like, over... I'll put this back over here. In the database, like... You would see that over here in, like... Troops. You would go here and you would see all of that. And this works here. We will go over this when we get over here. All of these, a lot of these apply over there. I don't know which of these apply actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use you for the test. So, I am going to find you, which is this one. I believe this is this Fubuki. We're going to get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. So we're going to get rid of that. Fubuki is going to be right here. Is that Fubuki? Yeah, that's Fubuki. So we got that right there. And this Lammy is going to be over here. to make it easier. So there's that. So that is all of the events that you can do. You can mix and match. You can probably do some really, really advanced stuff with the, with just these base commands. And if you know how to use scripts or plugins, you can do some really, really wacky stuff. Like, really wacky stuff. I am looking. I am not seeing anything else I can talk about in regards to eventing right here. So this is probably where we're going to call it for events. I think we are done with the interface here. Well, let's look up here. Let's take a look. We're done with the events, but let's look at the UI. So this lets you make a new project. This lets you open the file. Project file. Lets you save. Lets you cut. So you can cut an event, and then you can, like, copy the event. You can cut the event, you can copy, and you can paste. You can, undo the last thing you did here. You can change between, tiles and events. And these only work if you're working with the tiles. This lets you zoom in on the map so it's easier to, look at things. Zoom out. What is this? It sets it to a 100% if you need it to be 100%. This lets you open the database. This lets you add in plugins. So all your plugins will go right here. I'm not going to go over plugins. That's something that you'll have to learn on your own. Because every plugin is different. This lets you play a play the sounds, so you can hear what the sounds sound like. Also, it lets you have a song playing if you want to listen to a song while working on a map. This lets you search for events, which is amazing. Amazing. Let's say fauna. Let's say fauna. So this will give you all the events in the, for the map. It will give you all the events for the map. Lammy. Lammy? Lammy? About Lammy 1. Really? Really? Lammy 3? Ben? How about Lammy 3? It's because I didn't have it. Okay. Okay, it was because it was case sensitive. Lammy 1. Okay. It's because it's case sensitive. So, if you have like multiple events, you can find it this way. Event 1. Event 1. 1. F009. Okay, let's try that. So, like, F001. And here's all your events in the game, named as such. So if you need to know where these... If you're looking for, like, a specific event, name it. Name it as something that you know it's gonna be. So, do I not have any events named Fauna? Really? I have Mume. Do I not have a Fauna? I have Fauna. So why did it not find Fauna? Oh, because, right, case sensitive, so... fauna. And there we go. Now we know which events they are. And if you go there, you have to actually go there. It won't let you actually, you know. Okay, so it's not going to let you just jump to it from here. It just lets you look. And then here's your resource manager. This is how you add in, like, music and stuff like that. And the character generator, which I never messed with. So you can make your own character portrait if you really want to. Obviously, this is something I wouldn't deal with. Let's import you. I see nothing. I see nothing at all. Give me a second. I see nothing. Okay, so I don't... Like, I wouldn't use this really. It's better to make your own characters. And of course, hash play is how you, hash run stuff. So that's the UI here. Simple UI. That's all of the map. So, that is how you do your mapping and your eventing. Next time, we are going to jump over here to the database, and we're going to take a look at the database. So this is where a lot of your time is probably going to be, is in here. It's going to be split, depending on how detailed you want your events to be, and how detailed you want, your maps to look and all that. So with that, I will say, until next time, everyone, whenever that may be, I think this might be a relatively short series for MP. I did learn a couple things, but I'm debating on how I want to go about using some of them, if I want to use them. Like the map display. That's something I'll have to see about people, what people have opinions on myself. Anyways, I will say, until next time, one and all, we are done with eventing. So, until next time, when we jump into the database. And who knows? Maybe we'll take a look at some unique stuff in regards to specific apps. Like, say, how do I make a Heartless Angel move? Because everyone loves Heartless Angel, right? Until next time, everyone, whenever that may be.